Hi everyone. Uh, Today I would be uh, making a video on Azure Key Vault. So as per the uh, Azure documentation, uh, Azure Key Vault is a cloud service, another cloud service where that whatever our information like passwords, keys, certifications, all will be securely stored the tight layers. I will show you how many layers a user has to go through to get an access. Um, so, uh, in general terms, I would be showing some slides where you will be understanding. So, just remember this hardware security model (HSM), which is one of the premium service that Azure is providing. If you are from banking sector, uh, the developer would would make an app, and the users would put the user ID and password to get into the app for various transactions. And now, uh, when the when the password and user ID matches, then only you get the access, right? So all those certifications were stored in database now previously. Now Amazon Azure has come forward. Sorry, Microsoft Azure has come forward with this hardware security module and other standard services where uh, all this information is stored in Key Vault. But having said that, all the information is stored in Key Vault, only the administrator can get an access. Not you and I, who are like uh, it- even though we are working in a company, but we would the other guys would not see the information. Okay, so to start with, so in previously there is an app, and then um, a lot of applications are built, and then we have backups created from the server, and these backups may not be, you know, exploited from the hackers. So Azure has come with a different mechanism of HSM where all the transactions, all the keys are encrypted or decrypted from the HSM, which is very secured one. This is what they say. So what is Azure Key Vault? Again, as I said, whatever the database you have create, virtual machines we create, or the users who are logging in through their app or web services, whatever certifications they have there, whatever the keys they have while making the virtual machines, and whatever secrets we create generated for the username, passwords, the user details, all are encrypted in Key Vault. So, as I said, my videos are mainly focused on practical knowledge. If you want any theoretical knowledge, you can go to the Azure that documentations and all. So the banking sector, as I said, there's a huge gap between the banking services and Azure, where the banking sector people are not trusted enough. But I will show you an example. How many layers an employee has to get an access? How many layers? See, usually the persons like XYZ cannot get access directly to the um, cloud service. And then even if there is an access, I'll show you how many layers a new joined employee can, or the employees who are working within company, they can get an access. So I went to Azure Key Vault, and then I created one. I want to create one, keyword just for example, just for uh, you know uh, to show you a demo. So there is I have so as I said discussed earlier, to every service you make, there should be a resource group. This is without resource group, you can't plug in any service. So the keyword name is uh, first key. Okay, this should be unique. Okay, 1122 is what the key name is I have given. So whenever suppose someone deletes the keywords by mistake or something, so I have like maximum of 90 days and minimum is 7 days. 7 to 90 days. Between these days I can go there and I can download the keyword. Fine. I've given 50 days. So disable and all, I don't want to do that. I'm putting it default. And then we have uh, so many resources, so many access to be given. These if I'm skipping any topic, I would discuss in the upcoming classes. So without any delay, I'm going and just giving him access. I'm just creating a keyword thing, right? It has created the keyword. It's deploying, right? Okay. So what I would do is, so I want to create a user. To create a user, I have gone to this Azure Active Directory, where me and one more colleague is working. Okay, so I'm the admin. I have all the access, like all the access. Okay, I will show you what access I have. So I'm creating a new user. So the new user would be uh, Gul. Okay, and his name is Gul. So so I'm just creating his password for this. So password would be this password. Okay, given him the password for login. Let's show the password. Okay. So okay, uh, a user has been added. So what I would do is I would create a incognito mode window and I will try to log in for my new user. So because it's the first time I'm logging in for the key name, new password, right? So just asking me for any password. Password did not match. Okay, as a user, for me to start, uh, as because a new role has been provided. So every time my new user login, because he's not an admin role, so he has to go through an app. So that security is like very secure. So I have to add him through an app. Have to scan the QR code, and then I have to approve through my mobile. Have given him access. Then he can able to get into my company. Okay. So see, he's not able to do anything. Like he can't open virtual machine. So this level of access, this level of security, it is like okay. Now the next step would be uh, at least giving access for resource group so that I can, we can start working for some work or some things. Okay, I have gone to the resource group, Azure DevOps, which is my resource group. I go to access control and then I start giving him access as some role. I'm assigning him some role. Okay, I'm giving him like he's a data scientist now. He joined in a company as a data scientist. I'm giving him access as a data scientist. So, so right, right. So because I have given him access, let me see. So generally we have to log out on login. So now he's able to at least go to the virtual machines. He's able to go to the virtual machines. And that's it. He can't do anything. Like he just able to go to the virtual machines and he can start working. Okay. Now because he's a new employee, I want to give him access to uh let me see whether he gets an access to keyboard. Okay, there is no keyboard he has. So let me go to keyboard because maybe he's a developer. Let's just suppose he's a developer and he might need some keys or some for some reasons. Maybe some reasons. Okay. So I have gone to the access control. Okay, okay. Let me just create one more secret for the guy. And then in access control, I'm giving him as a role assistant. That's it. As a reader, only reader. Okay, there are many roles there, whether it's a administrator role or some other roles, what maybe as per the company requirements, they might need some access to the queue. Okay, I'm giving him. So I'm just giving him a reader only. Okay, just he can read it. So I'm giving access to now. Okay, let us see what is able to see now. It takes some time. Okay, we can see there is a first key 11122 is available, but even though I have a secret here, he's not able to see that because he's unauthorized. Even though there is a key created by the admin, suppose there is a key already available, but even though he's not able to see that. Okay. So what because he got promoted to some roles now. So because of the role, I have to give him access. So what I would do is I would go to access policies. I will go to the access policies and I would create one permission for him. Like he can only just get a list. He cannot delete, he can't do anything. He can't do even backup for that. Okay. I'm just going next and then I'm selecting the person now. Person is good. I've selected his email address and then I'm just creating him access. Okay, so there is a two access now. As I said earlier, what permissions as an admin I have is I can get the list, I can get it, I can make a list, I can update it, I can create an import, delete, recover, I can do everything. But the new employee who joined can only get a list. Okay, as because I have updated it, I will just refresh. See, so I can see the key now. So when I enter this, I open this, and I show the secret value. That's my name there, which I have created for first key 1112. Okay. So these many layers are there, and this key which I created. Let me go to the admin tab. It's just a standard one, not you know the security key is a standard one. But if you create the security key with this hardware security module, it's again next level that you get the security. So that is a thing. So if someone like me who lose money because of some uh, hacking, it's just like I'm giving my user ID and password to that guy until unless or then he will not able to get an access. So having said that, I have to cover two more topics because this is not admin role. Let me go back to the admin role because this is not a what we call uh, okay. So I have to cover two more topics, that is redeploy and undeploy. Suppose you have created suppose you have created what we call the virtual machine, and then there is an issue with the virtual machine because it is not able to work properly, even though you have troubleshooted everything, and then still you're not able to make it function properly. So in that cases, okay, let me create one more session for this. Already I think I have exposed a lot of information from my end when I created this. I have to delete all these services. Okay, thank you.